Calmsden, and starting off with selling a bunch of electric charge. You can see the money has just jumped up. Really do like the look of that horsed planter, I think it is. And I do need to look at how to turn non-direct drills and planters into direct drills and planters. I'm pretty sure that you could direct drill with that horse planter, but the game decides whether you can or not, or I guess Giants or a mod creator decide whether you can or not. So getting a mix done. It's early June and need to feed the cows. You need to feed your cows once a month, I guess. We'll see. And so all this game footage was recorded before the laptop issues that I am constantly talking about on my Discord, and hopefully this video will go up Friday, Saturday-ish, probably. So the latest on the laptop is I am waiting for a new replacement charger to replace the new charger because they think they sent me the wrong one. I'm moderately skeptical as to whether that will fix it or not, but we'll see. So yeah, had this footage pre-recorded and I'm going to try and edit it on my old laptop. So we'll see how that goes. So today's video is also a bit random because we get to do some random stuff. You will have seen from the thumbnail, there's some pretty random kit in the picture, and we're going to do some seed prepping, I guess, seed treating and bagging, which I have not done before. So I'm going to make use of the AGI pack and the auger that does seed treating. Watched Mr. CDP do it and it seems kind of cool. And also seed's worth quite a lot, and we have a bunch of wheat that we don't really need. We actually have a bunch of wheat and barley that we don't really need. So we're going to make some seed to sell off later in the year when its price peaks, because we can make quite a lot more money. And we have quite a lot of debt, obviously, after we brought Field 9. So yeah, just going to head up to the store. Just checking the contracts. I'm only getting grass working contracts at the moment. Later on, we do get some harvest contracts kick in, because I have the next video of this recorded, but need to edit it. So yeah, I'd really like to get one of those as well. Not in silver though, or green. Yeah, no. So we have some beef cattle that are up to weight. In fact, first, quick shout out to the patrons and the YouTube channel members. Thanks for your support, guys, and thanks for bearing with me whilst I'm having all these issues. Yeah, do appreciate you kind of understanding that slightly out of my control. Anyway, we have some beef cattle that are actually past their peak value. So beef cattle peak at 36 months, and I think ours are about, oh, we're just going to pay off some of the loan, so we're down to £550,000 on the loan. I don't have my notes that I made when I edited the video either, because they're on the other laptop. Yeah, so we have some beef cattle that are past their peak price and age. So they are 39 months and they've lost £125, which is not huge. I'm kind of glad I realised. So we've got 8 beef cattle that are at their best price. The rest are a way off, so we're going to run these up to the dealer and get them sold. We'll make a little bit of cash. I'm actually going to replace them with 18-month-olds, so we'll get another year and a half out of them. We'll get a set of calves and we'll make some money on growing them up. One of the videos that I want to get done once I get the laptop running again is like I did, but let's just do this bit first. So we're selling them for 13.5 grand per, so 27 grand, and then we're going to spend 13 grand on 8 new 18-month-old Angus. Yeah, one of the things I want to do is like I did with the pigs, the sort of, can we make money, not quite most profitable animals, but can we make money running a farm that's just one animal? I want to do the same for beef again. When I looked at beef on the most profitable animals, they looked really profitable. You know, we just made some really good money on there, growing these beef on. I just want to isolate it and have a look at it because it interests me, and hopefully it means it interests you as well. So yeah, up to the store, we need to get the seed treating auger, which is this guy. I'm going to lease it because I'm probably not going to do a lot of this. had planned to drive it up onto the trailer, but it seems we can't. We need to get some seed treatment, which is kind of expensive. 3.5 grand for the seed treatment. Going to stick that on the trailer. And then we have from, I think it's from Hot Modding. Yeah. LSFM. The bagging thing. This thing confused me for a bit. Farmer Klein has a pretty good tutorial on it. I'm going to cover some points as we go through. All right. It is really heavy. So yeah, I'm super strengthening it onto the trailer because I was learning to use this as we went, and there will be a bit of super strength in this and a bit of me fumbling about and learning. So yeah, what I realized is you can actually pick it up with a telehandler. And you say, wait, but it's really heavy. How can you pick it up with a telehandler? When you attach it to the telehandler, it becomes lighter. And the reason they've done that, I think this gets messy. We're going to jump in a moment to it being somewhere I can pick it up with the telehandler. What they've done is, so there's a telehandler attachment point on the front here, and it all goes a bit nuts. So I'll be back. There we go. So yeah, what they've done is when you attach it to the telehandler, it becomes 500 kilos. When it's not attached, it's 50,000 kilos, I think, or 5,000 kilos. And that just means that when you're not attached to it, it's going to stay still. What I also found, and I actually I got this from Farmer Klein's tutorial on it, is if you've got an auger or anything over the top of it, it won't produce big bags, which is really annoying because kind of what you want to do is like I'm doing. You have your seed treatment being fed by the silo, which goes into the bagging machine, which then produces big bags. I thought this is going to be super slick, you know, nice, nice little production chain going, and we can take the bags out, but nope. It doesn't work like that. You have to not have the auger over the seed treatment. So you see I've got a big bag has appeared. So we are full. Yes, I'm tabbing about a lot and I'm trying to work out what the heck I'm doing. I cut out quite a lot of this. It was quite frustrating and I almost binned the whole thing off. But there we go. Big bag appearing. So we now need to get that out. So we need the big bag lifter that we've got. I do work out how to do this. So basically what I found is the best way of running this is, and you'll see in a moment I switched to it. I ran the seed treatment auger into a trailer. I edited the silo so that I could put the seed that I produced into the silo. I see no reason why, if I can put wheat in this silo, I can't put treated wheat, because that's what the seed is. So yeah, I edit the silo so that I can put seed in, and we're going to get to that in a moment. So what I did is I ran through all of the wheat and treated all of the wheat as seed. That gave us a bunch of seed in the silo. I then used a bucket on the JCB to fill the seed treatment up, and I took the seed bags out. So you see now, using the Fiat, we're grabbing the Red Rock trailer, and I'm just going to treat. Basically, I run through all of the wheat and as much barley as we can treat with the 1 pallet of seed treatment that I brought. That gave me so much seed, I didn't want to do any more. So for every 1,000 litres of wheat that you put in, you get 2,000 litres of seed out. I didn't look for barley, but it's probably about the same. So, you know, you're doubling up on the amount that you get. And the reason that I'm doing this, one, we can use the seed to plant our crops with, but I'm going to sell it. The peak price for seed, from what I've seen, is £1,900 per 1,000 litres. So I take wheat, which is worth £500-600 a 1,000 litres. I treat it, I triple the value. So I do need to put in the sell everything sell point, like I use on Greenland, so that there's somewhere to actually sell the seed. But that's my plan. So yeah, this is just me showing that for 1,250 litres of seed of wheat, I got 2,500 litres of seed. And now we are going to get to the bagging. So yeah, you need a telehandler to load this up because it's really high. and then it's quite sensitive to collisions, and there are quite a lot of collisions around here with the water tank and the silo and things. So I do a bit of nudging around just to get it into a position where the bags will spawn. There we go. So we've got the bag lifter on front of the John Deere that I've had for a while and really not needed to use, but going to be perfect for this job because we can leave the bucket on the JCB and we can use the John Deere to pick the seed bags and store them. There are going to be a lot. I think I produced, I don't know for sure, but around 60,000 litres of seed. And they are, so you get 2,000 litres a bag, so about 30 bags of seed, I think. So again, yeah, just trying to find a spot where I can keep filling it and the bags will keep producing. I think if you're going to do this yourself, do it in a big open area, not on a it's a private road, but even so, it's quite a cluttered area. But you can see we're now into a nice process of pick a bag out, new bag spawns, fills up, then we'll refill the hopper when we need to, and we're just going to make a load of bags of seed to sell off in the winter time when it's worth some money. Yeah, this was kind of basically I had a free day on the farm, so got this done. And in fact, before the next video, I'm going to skip ahead to July because there's not really a lot to do here on the farm in June. The grass is not at a point I want to mow it all yet, so the animals are all fed, none of the crops are ready to grow, and there are no contracts other than baling, and we did the mega baling one a little while ago, and I just don't want to do any more and exploit that for the money. So I am, between videos, I'm going to feed all of the silage that we've got through the BGA. So we are going to make a fair bit of cash off of that, which is good because we've got a freaking huge line. I almost said something else then. A freaking huge line. It's like saying pumps and hoses. You have to be careful with that one too. I guess the other cool thing is the Vermeer pack is very soon to be released, and boy do I hope that I have my laptop sorted. And so if you're interested in Maize Plus, and I'm recording this before the Thursday stream, so things might change, they shouldn't. The German version of the PDF for Maize Plus is on the Maize Plus Discord as I am recording this, so if you speak German you can go grab that. I'll stick a link below. The English, I think English, Italian, Polish and maybe some other versions should have been released in the stream this evening. And assuming they did, and assuming I get this video edited and stuff, I will try and put links for those in the video below as well, because that's really cool. You guys can read about Maize Plus for FS22. So yeah, we did spill some seed and I end up having to move. You can see how heavy the and we can pick it up. It's really nicely coded. That there's one of the bits that Farmer Client didn't pick up in his video, because the weight in the store is really heavy, because it is, but when you attach to it, it's not. And that is the last of the seed, and you can see we have a lot of seed bags to put away. So yeah, going to be pretty busy. I kind of alternated between the JCB with the cherry bag lifter because it can pick up a bit more. They did some with the John Deere, and then I ended up using the skid steer. The skid steer still, it doesn't have quite enough reach, and just the thing with this skid steer, I guess. And I couldn't find a bag lifter that I liked for it either, but it's so maneuverable that, with so many bags of seed to put in this shed, it ended up working quite well. These long sheds are good for storing things like this, your bags of seed, bags of fertilizer, bales. I know some people don't like these long sheds. For something like this, they are perfect. We are going to be auto-loading them afterwards. I had enough feedback on previous video to say that, yeah, auto-load is not so cheaty maybe. So yeah, we're going to be auto-loading all those because it's going to be a lot of work. It was a lot of work getting them all in the shed, that's for sure. You can see we have completely filled one side of the shed. So the other side we'll use as a tractor store, because that's kind of what I've been using it as until I think it's about December time, when the price for seed peaks, and then we are going to make a nice little bit of cash. Yeah, and hopefully I'll have everything sorted and content creation will be continuing normally next week. But at this point, I'm going to say thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, click the like button, leave comments below, and yeah, appreciate you bearing with me while I'm having some technical issues. And I will catch you next time.